Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Saturday and I know this vlog for you guys is back to back if you saw the previous vlog, but it's a couple of days later. It's Saturday. The kids are gone off with their pappy to a rehearsal. They have a performance on tomorrow, so today was the final run through rehearsal, or the last rehearsal rather. So I am just doing a little bit of a refresh here. I haven't done much today at all. I'm just in joggers. It's just a chill day. I'm getting ready to put my hair up. I washed my hair yesterday, and I don't know if you guys can see, but I've got like a bunch of little flyaways. And somebody suggested it here. I did, and I know better. I have definitely heat damaged my hair. And I'm going to do a video on that real soon, just because I feel obligated to share here in our community. For those of you who follow me in terms of like hair content and advice, I just feel obligated to share that you should not use your curlers at 425. And I knew my hair was damaged or something was going on because I think I've shared this with you guys before. When you shed hair, you shed up to 100 strands of hair a day, right? When you shed hair, you should only shed full strands of hair. It should never be like little pieces of hair. Little short pieces of hair, that's indicative of your hair is breaking off. Something's wrong. So I'm gonna put my hair up just because today we're going to be refreshing the house and I don't want my hair in the way per se. But yeah, 365 is the max for hair. I've got my mic on up under here just because I'm going to be moving around today a lot and I want you guys to be able to hear me. But I've got little short stubbly pieces of hair like all over, and that was for me the indicator of like, you done messed up, girl. It's just good to at least know like where I went wrong. So I've put too much heat in my hair. This clip, y'all, is a clip that I've had since high school. Yeah, this is a clip I actually wore in high school. Yeah, and they're back. Who knew? But yeah, I am doing a little bit of a refresh today, starting off with just washing my makeup brushes. These are the only two makeup brushes that I have that are, I guess, pretty good quality. They're Lady Gaga's makeup brush. This one is e.l.f. I got it from Target. This one is e.l.f. I got it from not recently got it from Target, okay? Don't even try to do me like that. I have been holding it down, okay, for the community. I have not been shopping at Target. But these are old and they are e.l.f. from Target. And then these are Lady Gaga. But I'm getting ready to clean my makeup brushes because I do plan on putting on maybe a little bit of foundation when we leave out tomorrow to go to the girls' performance. However, I've been saying a lot, y'all, that I want to do makeup. And I do definitely want to learn how to do my own makeup. I'm looking for a charcoal bar. I clean my makeup with my makeup brushes with just a charcoal bar. But I've been saying for the longest that I want to learn how to do my makeup. And I do. I really, 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 really do, right? But y'all, even after I learn, I'm not going to be a devoted makeup wearer. Like, it's just something about getting up and spending 40 minutes trying to beat thy face. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Well, at least I don't think I'll take the time to do that often. Like, ugh. And then I've always been concerned, for me in particular, like, I feel like when you wear makeup every day and then when you don't have it on, you look sick. Do you guys feel like that? You look sick. You don't look like yourself. But I guess that's the idea, is to just wear your makeup as natural as possible, right? Like today, I have on no foundation. I have on eyeliner because I feel like in my 40s, I feel like I just want something to just kind of accentuate my eyes, right? A little more, the shape of them. So I do, this is so old. This is from Beauty Counter. I don't even know if Beauty Counter is still in operation. I don't think they are, but it was a very clean line of makeup products, completely clean. Like the founder of Beauty Counter, I actually used to sell for them when they first started out, but the founder of Beauty Counter founded her brand upon the principles of like wanting clean beauty and being so disappointed with the makeup industry and how toxic the ingredients are, the amount of toxins in makeup products. So anyway, this is just an old eyeliner pencil from Beauty Counter that I've had forever. The writing is even scraped off of there. I don't know if you guys can see Beauty Counter on there, but it's on there. And then I did a little bit of Ilia. This is one of my favorite mascaras. Ilia is pretty clean. And then I have that on. I have mascara. I have a little bit of eyeliner on today and mascara. I kind of filled in my brows a little bit, but not much. Like my brows need to be threaded. And this is Well People that I fill my brows in with. It is I got it from Target a while back. And then just right here, like right here, I had a breakout a little while back. So it left a blemish. So just right here, I don't even know if you guys can see it because it's such a good match, but I use this little Ilia concealer. And this is the perfect concealer for like if I have like a blemish or something. And Ilia, again, is pretty clean. So yeah, that's all that I have on today. Bare face. I am very much so someone that like touches my face often, which I've heard that you shouldn't touch your face a lot because when you touch your face, your hands are dirty and you break out. But I do touch my face often. I'm always rubbing my face. So having on foundation for me, y'all, I have to constantly remind myself, like, don't touch your face. I do love the House Labs. I was sharing with you guys in a previous video and in all my vlogs, like this is my fave. Like the letters are about to rub off of it. I've had it for a while though because I don't wear makeup often. But I don't know. Once I finally learn how to do makeup, y'all, I don't even know if I'm going to wear it often enough. But I do want to learn how to beat my face. Said all that to say that Janae Naylor, someone who I do follow, I've shared that with you guys before. She just did a video on her channel where she is really going through the process of how to apply makeup. And y'all, I was super excited because I'm like, oh girl, you made this video all the way for me. And I appreciate it. She didn't, but it just feels like it was perfect timing. So I'm gonna kind of sift through like her products. The only thing that I run into is because I'm searching for clean beauty products, like when girls give recommendations, because there is definitely a trial and error with makeup. You have to know what products mix with what products. They don't all mix and blend together. They definitely don't. I've learned that just from the products that I have gathered and the little bit of success that I feel like I've had with finally applying foundation that lasts all day, that doesn't make me look oily and cakey and all that. There's a process. Like I had to find, I'm washing my makeup brushes as we talk. I've had to find like the right primer, and I've had to find the right setting spray, and I've had to find the right SPF serum. Like, like there is a process that you have to go through because not all products mix well together. And you would think to yourself like, oh, just use all the products from the same line, but not all products from the same line work best for your skin type, if you get what I mean. So you have to mix and match sometimes, which is what I've done. So as I'm looking at Janae's, or as I watch Janae's video, and I'm gonna go back and watch it again, I'm having to kind of like see which of her products are, scanning pretty clean. because I don't want to compromise. Like, I don't want to rely on makeup or put makeup on my skin and compromise like my safety. I mean, there are so many things I feel like that, you know, you're going to be, or so many toxins that you're going to be exposed to, in my opinion, you know, that you don't have any control over. But putting like toxic makeup ingredients on my skin every day, I just can't do it. I cringe at the thought of that. And it's no knock. It is no knock. Let me say that loud and clear. It is no knock to anyone who does. It's just that for me in particular, because I have so much going on health-wise, I'm trying to limit any extra toxins or any other disruptors that my body doesn't necessarily need to process or try to purge. Okay, that's just me. And maybe you're someone who has, you know, health problems and you're concerned. So when I go crazy on in the community here about like, oh, it's approved by the Yuka app. It's approved by the Yuka app. Don't think that I'm like bashing people that don't buy clean products or clean foods. It's just that for me, this is what I feel is best for me. So that's all I'm saying. And then you guys know we have, our youngest daughter has like mad allergies. So I have to buy pretty clean for her as well. Skin products, face products, like all of her stuff has to be clean. Even the things that she ingests, like she's got food allergies galore. So yeah, don't want you guys to think that I'm like ever knocking you for not buying clean products. I just like to share. Clean products can be quite expensive, but believe it or not, y'all, more and more companies are getting hip to the idea that like people don't want to have toxins in their products. People want to have clean ingredients. And so a lot of brands, a lot of companies are starting to put clean things or clean ingredients in their products. I'm done with these makeup brushes. I'm going to move into the kitchen. And you guys are coming with me. Don't worry. I won't leave you out. Okay, we're just going to hang out today. What y'all got planned? What y'all doing? I did find chicken, but I never cooked my dish. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do this yummy dish that I was telling you guys about. It's an herb lemon chicken on a sheet pan. I don't know what it is about Whole Foods, but when I can't find like stuff at other grocery stores, Whole Foods always comes through for me, for sure. I got up and cooked the kids' breakfast this morning, and I really do want to clean first, but you guys feel that? Like you want to clean before you actually cook? It's like you clean the kitchen so that then you can dirty it up again. I think we're going to clean last because they will be home probably within about another 2 hours. So I think I want to go ahead on and cook so that they can have something to eat when they get in. And I will clean on the back end. That way the food can be nice and hot and ready when they get here. It did snow. I don't know if I told you guys that. It did snow. We have a little bit of snow left on the deck. And the kids were out all week, y'all. That's how we roll in Tennessee. Kids were out all week. They went Friday for like a half day, which I thought, what in the world? I hate half days. Like if you're gonna tell the kids half day, just let them stay home. Let them stay home. There is a little bit of snow, like I said, on the deck still, but it's not much. And because it decided to snow, guess what didn't get picked up? You guessed it, my Maytag refrigerator. And I am not happy about it, but they're supposed to be coming to get it on Monday. Let's cross our fingers. I'm running upstairs to grab the kids' washcloths because I have a little rule where I ask the kids to use clean washcloths every day on their bodies, because I found out from my daughter's doctor that you actually should get a clean washcloth for your face and body every day. Do y'all do that? This was years ago. I remember her saying like, you should always get a clean washcloth for your face and body. But I later started doing it because she was just talking about like bacteria and how unclean it is. I'm doing a million gazillion loads of laundry, but the doctor said do it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing laundry. And I also decided to go ahead and grab the linen off of our bed. I usually try to wash that every Saturday as well, but sometimes, y'all, I be slipping. Here's the warm fuzzy that I was telling you guys about that I keep on our bed. I don't do flat sheets. I do warm fuzzies. It's a texture thing for me. Like, sometimes I wonder if I could be on the spectrum. Seriously, I really do. I really, really do. I think the older I've gotten, the more sensitive I've gotten to light, sound, texture, feels. It's crazy. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am so glad that I have a husband who is so loving and so supportive. I don't know if it's just something about being a woman. Not all women are wired the same, but I am very, very into, I don't know, I told you guys before that I'm an empath, and I'll get into that a little later if I haven't already shared in depth, but it's helping me to really understand why and how I'm wired. And it's been really helpful. It's been really insightful because for years I have like always really, really kind of felt guilty for being the way I am, if that makes sense. So anyway, yeah, I really do hate to stuff my washing machine, but I want to try to get all of this in one load. You know what? Maybe I should wash a couple of these towels in a separate load. You guys will have to let me know. Is Clorox a bad thing? I do a lot of like, oh, you know, non-toxic this and non-toxic that. These are some actual new towels that I found that I'm gonna wash. They look so good and fluffy and just, I don't know. It's something about towels just not looking the best after a while, but anyway, I hold on to them as long as I can. But back to the Clorox. Is Clorox a bad thing, y'all? You'll have to let me know. I wonder sometimes. I really do wonder. I know when I scan it on the Yuka app, it doesn't register at all, so maybe it's a bad thing. I think it's a bad thing. It's a chemical. It's bad. It's bad. Why am I even having this conversation with you guys? It's definitely bad. But it's like it's needed. Some things are needed, right? Some things are definitely needed. Okay, I've packed this to capacity, I believe. So I'm gonna wash these. I've been hearing a lot of bad things about laundry detergent as well. I don't know what kind you guys use. I've been using this by 7th generation, but I'm not sure how clean it is. So I may be switching over from this to something else if possible. It's just so much, y'all, to try to take in, but it is what it is. Gotta turn off that light. You guys, the light bill has been like so crazy expensive lately. I know I need to preheat my oven to about 400. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And while this is cooking, we can kind of organize the fridge a little, because that would be exciting, right? I love an organized fridge. It's something that I really love. So we'll organize the fridge a little bit. Maybe next week we can come back and do the pantry, because your girl is slacking like big time. Like, I got to get on top of my game. I was so thrown off by this administration at the beginning of the year. I was about to say the school year. I was so thrown off by this administration because it was so much so fast. And while I did expect there to be lots of chaos, I didn't expect it to be so overwhelming. So overwhelming. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys feel the same. The kids love these. They actually, I believe, no, they haven't eaten them up, but it's only like 3 bags left. So let me show you guys what I do with my snacks when I want to try to keep the kids from eating everything. I grab me a chair, okay, and I hide them up here. Let's hope my daughter doesn't watch the vlogs, okay? I told her to mind her business. Don't watch my blogs. These blogs are for grown people. No, I'm just kidding. But we just put our things up here, all of the extra goodies. And y'all, let me tell you, my husband, one day he just came and threw some of the extra snacks up here, and they were so high, like the kids could see the boxes. I'm like, babe, you gotta make sure that they don't show beyond the molding, okay? Because when I buy stuff in bulk like that, or find things on sale and I buy multiples, I have to hide things, because out of sight, out of mind, 1. And 2, if the kids see that I have a lot of something, they think that it is, you know, meant for them to eat them until they're gone. So yeah, and then also in terms of like junk food, even though like that type of stuff is kosher or it scans well on the Yuka app, it's still junk, right? It's just junk that is not full of additives. So I have to remind the kids that. Like, they're like, oh, but those chips are healthy. I'm like, they're not healthy. They're just not full of additives and toxins. Okay, so if you're gonna have a junk, I'd prefer you to have this junk versus flaming hot Cheetos, okay? So yeah, that is what I do. I hide things up there, and it's so funny because sometimes I hide things up there and I forget what's up there. And we'll go grocery shopping because the kids will be like, we need snacks, and I would have forgotten what I put up there. So anyway, that is what I do. You guys will have to let me know in your homes. What do you do? Where do you put all of the snacks? Do your kids eat all of the snacks? How do you maintain, how do you manage? Again, my husband and I were just talking about the fact that when the kids leave the house, we will literally save probably about $1,000 a month in just grocery. I'm just saying, it's a lot. Change of plans, y'all. Change of plans. Let me tell you what happened. I opened up my bag of potatoes, y'all, that I just bought from Sprouts on what? When did we go to Sprouts? On, I think it was what, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday, because it snowed. The kids were home Wednesday, Thursday, and a half day on Friday. Just bought these potatoes. Look at that. I'm actually going to hold off. I've prepped a lot of stuff, and I'm going to continue prepping all of the ingredients. I've got them laid out here, but I'm gonna hold off. My husband said that they're running a little behind with rehearsal today, since this is their last rehearsal. So he was gonna go by Whole Foods because he wanted to get some more chicken. He wanted to go get some more chicken. So he's going by Whole Foods. So I said, get some more potatoes. I'm gonna hold off on getting the dinner started. So I just happened to Google if sprouted potatoes are dangerous to eat. And so there is a compound called glycoalkaloids that are found in potatoes. But in small amounts, some argue that they may offer health benefits. However, when your potatoes start to sprout, that glycoalkaloid content increases significantly, right? Which can cause, in excess amounts, it says it can cause some issues. In the past, what I would do with potatoes when they sprouted is I just kind of flick them off, because I'm thinking I'm flicking off the bad part, throw it in the trash, and just go with it. Or I would cut around the bad parts and use the rest of the potato. But apparently this glycoalkaloid content that has started to increase within the potato is there whether you cut around it or not. So I'm just like to err on the side of precaution. I don't know, when I find out things about foods and just different things, I'm just like, when you know better, you do better. So I'm just gonna say, no thank you to the potatoes that are already sprouting, and then it's also going to make me do a better job with consuming my potatoes within a timely manner. As a matter of fact, when I was at Sprouts the other day, I don't know if you guys noticed in my shopping basket, but I got, trying to put this face tracker on so it will follow me, but I got purple potatoes, which are supposed to have like a lot of health benefits. And I'm just checking to make sure they're not sprouted. They're not. And then I got some just regular old sweet potatoes that the kids like. Now, normally what I do with my potatoes, and this is making me try to be a little bit more conscious of caring for them and consuming them, I always put my potatoes in a dark bag, because the idea is that potatoes last longer because they're nightshades. It's a nightshade vegetable, but they last longer when they are not exposed to light. So I've got these little bags. Do I have another bag big enough for the, I don't know if I have another bag big enough for the purple potatoes. But this is making me definitely want to be more mindful, here's a bag, of how I, care for my potatoes when I get them home, meaning put them in these little bags to cut down on the exposure to light. Even though I usually keep the pantry door closed, like it's still getting light. Just, I don't know if the artificial light affects the, the longevity of it, or staying fresh or not sprouting. But then, yeah. So yeah, no more sprouted potatoes is what I'm gonna make sure that we keep in mind here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just prep everything. So here is my ingredient list. This is one of the reasons why I do not like using recipes, but we'll see how this tastes. I usually just like to eyeball stuff and throw stuff in. We got the black pepper. We're getting ready to do a half a teaspoon of salt. All right, so we got our freshly squeezed lemon. Love this juicer. I use it like every single day. Every single day. And I'm gonna use my small food processor to just chop all of this. I don't think I need to use the big one. Let me see first how much of the dill and the parsley. Oh no, 2 tablespoons and a tablespoon. So I should be fine using the smaller food processor. Worth a cup of olive oil. Let's see what else we need. I got the feta outside, 2 tablespoons of parsley. Okay, so now we need our herbs, and I don't even know what that is, so we're just gonna not do that. The sumac, I guess. If you guys noticed a shortage of chicken in your area, you guys will have to let me know. I don't know what in the world is going on. I know the eggs are short. Not short, I know there's a scarcity of eggs rather, but the chicken, I'm like, why is it hard to find chicken right now? I am so confused. I was reading some of you all's comments just now, and it's just amazing to see like how everybody is like trying to be supportive of the boycott as best they can. I know some of you guys were saying like, hey, it's so sad to see all these federal workers losing their jobs. I just saw something pop up. But I know a lot of you guys were saying that like you we're doing the best you can to support the boycott. Again, like I said, like, I just feel like the best thing to do is just us all to like not be, not be judgmental. Just know that everybody's doing the best they can. I pretty much stocked up on a lot of stuff already, so I haven't had a need to be in Target. I will tell you this, there are some key staple things that I get from Target, and in terms of pricing, Target offers the best price. So when it's time for me to replenish my goods, okay, I'm just saying, I may be considered a backslider, but I will tell you this, Target is not getting my money like it used to. I used to be in Target shopping like it was a scrapbooking hobby. Just in there, just spending. Just like you go in there for a bag of chips and you come out with, what's that, Magnolia, Hearth and Hand, Chip and Joanna. I love their stuff. Like, I love their collection of stuff. I'd come out of there with Hearth and Hand. I'd come out of there with Studio McGee, Shay McGee stuff, just all kinds of stuff. No business. No business coming out of Target, leaving them $200-$300 every time I come out of there. So if anything, this little, we don't support DEI on their behalf is going to benefit my household financially, because I am spending way less there in the future, because I do still feel some kind of way. I think a lot of people have been saying, what's the big deal? Like, y'all are boycotting Target and you're not going to boycott Amazon and you're not going to boycott Walmart. I think for many people in the community, especially in the influencer spaces, I think Target hit really, really hard and different because, listen, we used to say this growing up. They served us the okie doke. Do y'all remember? Did y'all say that growing up? They gave us the whole green light in terms of really feeling like they were head over heels in for the movement. Okay. So, Walmart doesn't come that much as a shocker to me. Amazon doesn't, but Target, y'all, I think it threw people way off. Like, Target really had us believing that they was down for the cause. So what I've heard is that and I don't even know, who are our leaders? Who are our leaders? From what I've heard, it's like we're supposed to be boycotting Target, and then next we're gonna boycott Walmart, and then next we're gonna boycott Amazon. I don't know what the demands are. I don't know what we're expecting. Like, you guys let me know in the comments down below. What is it? What's our goal? What's our mission? I know Pastor Jamal Bryant, I believe, out of Atlanta, caught a lot of flack on social media. And I'm laughing because it's just interesting how people just have like so many differing opinions, and people are so mean online. Like, so mean. Even if you feel like someone deserves it, like, be kind. Don't be mean. Because even if somebody so-called, quote unquote, deserves it, nobody deserves for you to be just outright mean and not consider it and not care. So Pastor Jamal Bryant caught a lot of flack online, I believe. I'm not a fan of his. I'm also not an enemy of his. Like, I don't subscribe to him, but I also don't knock him. But he was the one who came behind Al Sharpton, I believe, and called for a 40-day fast from Target for, I want to say 40 days. Yeah, 40-day fast, duh. 40-day fast for, let me see how long, 40 days. A 40-day fast for 40 days from Target. But I don't ever remember or recall hearing like what our demands were. I don't even know if we have anybody speaking on our behalf as a people in terms of like, this is what we're asking. So, y'all, I don't know. But I also believe that I do want to be, I am going to try to be in support of withholding my dollar from them. And especially not just in their spending frivolously. I definitely have decided that we're not doing that. So if I am in Target, it is going to be for things that are absolutely a necessity when that time comes, i.e., hair shampoo, tampons or maxi pads for my girls, sanitary napkins, I should say. That's a little bit more appropriate sounding. What else? Things of that nature, laundry detergent, things of that nature. Like, we will not be in there buying like candlesticks and, fun stuff. Like, it's not that serious. But our oldest daughter was telling me, she was like, Mom, she was like, if you're going to stop shopping at Target, you might as well stop shopping everywhere. She's like, because a lot of people are racist. And I was like, I know. She was like, and we don't even know. I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're so right. The place where my daughter bought her little Ugg boots, they had some, we didn't know, they had like a whole Trump merch section in their store. So we were just like, wah, wah, wah. It's crazy. So got plenty of dill chopped here, as you guys can see. You guys will have to let me know what you have been binge watching. Just because I think it's good to be doing and consuming other things outside of the chaos in America, okay? We have been in love with this series on Netflix called Mo. Now, it does speak to today's times to a large degree, but it has such an added sense of comedy to, it's one of those things where you laugh so you don't have to cry. It's really, really, really good. We've been binge watching that. I was telling my cousin about it too, and it's been something very delightful to watch. So you guys have to let me know, what are you watching? What are you watching on Netflix? What are y'all watching? Let me know as well. All right, I'm gonna go and grab the feta. This is the feta that I got. Can you guys even see that? So this is the feta that I got. And how much feta am I supposed to put? It says a half a cup of feta. Okay, that looks like a half a cup, doesn't it? That looks like more than a half a cup. That looks like a half a cup, doesn't it? That looks like a half a cup. Looks like a half a cup to me. Maybe a little more. You can never have too much cheese, so we're just gonna do that. This is why I hate cooking from recipes, because it takes all day trying to read, sift through, like do this, don't do that, hold on, wait, stop, start. When you can just kind of eyeball stuff and just kind of go from there. But anyway, I said I wasn't going to cook from the recipe, and then here I am like, let me follow this recipe and just see. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop up my ingredients. So I might have this on. There we go. All right, so you guys know I washed off my peppers, and then these are my, what do you call it? My lemons, and then my grape tomatoes that I washed off. So I'm gonna just put this in the fridge too. And then the only thing that I'll have left to do if I cook this tomorrow is just deal with cutting up some onions and potatoes. This is about to drive me nuts. We don't normally come home and put bags in the refrigerator, but I just told my husband to get this stuff off of the countertop when he came home. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the kitchen real quickly, and then we're gonna organize this fridge. eggs. We eat like a lot of eggs, and it tends to hold quite a bit of eggs anytime soon.
Fish,
What else?
meat?
Fish and what
Meat.
else? Meat. Yeah, I'll take the meat.
All right, okay.
You put it in the freezer?
I put it in the fridge right now.
Yeah, you can bring me the meat. That's fine. All right, so my husband is getting meat in.
And yogurt.
Yogurt, yes, yes. I'll take the yogurt. That's fine. Did they have the plain?
The who?
The plain.
Plain.
Yeah, did they have the plain? I feel like I'm still learning the refrigerator. I know I'm making it so complicated, but I love organization. And you guys know when you get like a new fridge, you got to figure out where things are going to go. In my old GE refrigerator, it was like so old school. It was not designed for success. It was just not set up for success. However, I bought like lots of little organizers and bins and all of the things to be able to really make my refrigerator work for me. And I loved it. We had that refrigerator forever. It was super duper ancient. Speaking of making it work, these are some of the things that I had. I had lots of little storage, clear containers like this. Of course, you guys know I love, love, love the food saver containers. But because this fridge is set up for success, I don't have a need for a lot of the containers that I had in the other one. So just giving you guys a real quick look because this door is gonna buzz in a minute. Here I have bread items and tortilla shells just because I don't like to look at like all of the different plastics. Can you guys see that? I don't like to look at all of the different plastic bags, bread bags. So we put bread in these. This is just, these are the peppers and tomatoes and lemons that I put up for what I thought was gonna be Sunday dinner tomorrow, but it looks like it's gonna be dinner tonight. But this is already prepped. Here is my marinade for the dinner. I've got my kale here, got some broccoli, mushrooms here, strawberries that need to be eaten first. And then I got strawberries here, got some herbs, tomatoes, arugula. And I wish I could have gotten both of my large containers side by side, but there's like a little bar here and I couldn't get it under here. But let me show you one cool feature about this particular shelf. Some of the shelves will allow you to drop this little shelf back in case you need to like pile things up. I don't know what I would need that for, but like you can pile things, like if you have a container that you need to pile high, you can do that. But anyway, I will definitely not probably use that feature, but it's a nice feature. So got some broccoli that I forgot I had out in the fridge. This is the door going off. I've had it open for too long. Let me close it, reset it, and then we'll open it back up. And let me hurry this up. Okay, so obviously got my eggs here. I am oftentimes asked about my egg container. This egg container, y'all, I got it from Goodwill. It's really just like a file container that I would guess would go in an office, but it is always like, it fit in my last refrigerator and it definitely fits in this refrigerator. It's the perfect size to not hang like off of my shelf. Fresh strawberries, fruit, peppers in here, chicken is down here, and then I went ahead and put the Greek cheese down there, and then I've got this little temperature zone set to 32 degrees because I want it like super cold. On this side of the door, I've got all things down below for gut health, probiotics and prebiotics. You guys know I have been loving the sea moss gel that I got from Sprouts. I picked this up right after I had to go on those antibiotics. And I don't know if I told you guys, but I actually didn't even have an infection. So I didn't need to go on those antibiotics. So I was like really ticked off at that dentist. But anyway, I've been working on just trying to get my gut health back together. So I've been buying this sea moss gel from Sprouts and I love it. this gut health probiotic coconut water from Whole Foods. And then Tuesday, we picked up this probiotic Bulgarian yogurt from Whole Foods, but we got it in vanilla. It's really good in vanilla, but we got it in plain because the plain doesn't have any added sugars in it. So the kids really liked it, but I would rather it be just plain and they add a little bit of raw honey to it if they want it sweetened. So got that. This is really, really good. Really good for your gut too. So, okay, gotta close this. Okay, oat milk, almond milk. And then last but not least, on this door, I just have some Espelgrano sparkly water. I have some freshly chopped peppers, onions, avocado in here. I'm gonna keep my lemons in the drawer up top because I don't do a lot of butter, so I don't really need to do butter up there. So I thought that would be good for just storing lemons. Or sometimes I will get like these little turmeric shots or juices just to kind of drink in the morning. That would be perfect for storing here. Or I thought it would be good for, obviously, if I'm juicing my own shots, I can put them in here. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this one. It's going to be for lemons and for whenever I have like little shots juiced myself. And then this is just condiments. Got some veganase here. Let me lower it so you guys can see. Veganase, got some of the yogurt deal that I was telling you guys about from Kava that my kids love. Coconut aminos in the door here. We love this, love this. And then maple syrup, ketchup, and I'm getting a brain fog. And then this in the back here is honey mustard. Yeah, honey mustard. And then for some reason I get a lot of flack for like, why would you take your syrup out of the syrup bottle and put it in here? Well, in my defense, this is our syrup bottle. It's big, it's gaudy, it's huge. It is not a space saver. And then also the cap, the spout on it rather, is really large. So when the kids pour from this, it is a whole complete mess. There's usually syrup drizzling all down the bottle. So this is just a lot more just user-friendly in my opinion. I love these. The aesthetic is there, definitely. Okay, let's just say that. But I do just love these for just ease of use, and it is definitely a space saver. Same with the ketchup bottle. Like our ketchup bottle is huge, gaudy, and very oddie-bodied, if that makes sense. So this just saves space. Yeah, that's my defense for taking something and pouring it into something else. And it looks pretty, so for the people that are all worked up, mind your business. It is getting late and I am getting ready to get this bed together. I don't know about you guys, but why did I hear that Portia's husband from Estranged Husband from Atlanta Housewives has been detained by ICE? Like, what in the world? What in the world? what's the lady's name from In Living Color that would do all of the gossip and then be like, you ain't heard it from me? That's how I feel. I'm about to give y'all all the tea and then be like, you ain't heard it from me. But allegedly, somebody they believe turned him in. Because like how he's been over here allegedly overstaying his visa since I believe they said like 1980 something. Like how is that even possible, y'all? And so he has been detained allegedly. And I'm not laughing, but I'm just like, oh my gosh, like he's Nigerian, I believe. And I'm just like, maybe America did have a problem with the immigration policy. Like what in the world is going on? I heard that he applied for a visa and got denied and stayed anyway. But he has been detained. And I don't follow the Housewives of Atlanta anymore. I stopped following them a long time ago. You guys will have to let me know, do y'all watch them? Hope you guys can see me. I know it's getting dark and I am really trying to get this bedroom in order so that I can just kind of relax. But anyway, Portia's husband has been allegedly detained by ICE, which is crazy, y'all. So crazy. I'm just at a loss for words. I've not, like I said, I've not followed the Atlanta Housewives in a long time. Like I don't watch any of the Housewives at all. I just don't. I just don't. I don't. And it's no knock. I really do believe that they pick one or two characters in the whole franchise, in each city to just like really demonize them and make them seem like they're really just horrible individuals, and I don't like that. I don't watch. And I mean, yeah, it's a good storyline, quote unquote, right? For all of the drama and added extra and stuff, but I'm not into watching grown women fight and be catty. At first it was kind of entertaining when everybody was new to it and it was like, it was almost like we were lured in and didn't know what we were getting into. But then after all of the drama with Atlanta Housewives, it was just kind of like, oh my God, is this just gonna happen? Oh, and then when it became like the thing, it's almost like the producers don't want you on the show if you don't have drama. And I think now women that are coming into Housewives, I think they know that they have to come with so much drama or they won't seem, it's like they won't be useful to the franchise if they don't bring enough drama. And I don't like that. I just don't like that. I mean, I would like to just follow women around that are just successful women, entrepreneurs, and just see just regular life with like their kids and their family. Like you don't want all the fighting. You don't want all the fighting and all the drama. So again, I don't follow the Housewives. I haven't followed them in a long time, but I did hear that little bit of tea today that Portia's ex-boo is detained. He about to be in trouble. So yeah, leave a comment down below. Let me know, have you guys heard that spill on that and what are your thoughts? But yeah, as always, thanks so much for watching today's vlog, you guys. And let me come in the sunlight so I can close out the vlog so you guys can see me. Make your day beautiful. The choice is yours, guys. And what was that? Spirit fingers, the choice is yours, guys. And I will see you all real soon. Love you guys. Bye.